Hi guys, it's time for my September favorites videos, and I had plenty of favorites this month. I've narrowed it down to this, but there was way more than that. So let me get started and show you all the things that I was loving in September. So the first thing I was loving in September are these little foam alphas from the Again and Again collection from Paisley. I've used them heaps, and as you can tell, this is a brand new sheet because I have bought them more than once now. I love them. They are my favorite tiny little alpha that Paisley does. Very, very tiny. It has numbers, woohoo! And I don't know if you can see, it's this beautiful little wood grain. Hold on, let me pull them out. It's this wood grain pattern here, but can you see the foam is the prettiest little peachy pink color. Oh, you can see on the back. The prettiest little peachy pink color, which just gives such a fun little detail. It's probably not something you like totally notice straight away on a layout, but I love it. Just so different than having like a white or, you know, sometimes there's black. I love these alphas with the colored foam and the different colored top. Such a fun little alpha, and like I said, I love them so much that I bought a second sheet just in case. I know it's my hoarding tendencies, but I never want to run out of these. My next sort of three for favorites are all going to run into each other, but Lindys Magic from dearlydee is probably one of my favorite collections this year. I just love it. I also have a second order of that on its way to me because I can't stop using it. And I did finally manage to get a hold of the die cut pieces, which I didn't get the first time around. But I mean, rainbow, really so fun. There's so many pretty papers in here. It would be hard to choose a favorite. Yeah, so as you can see, I've used it a lot, and I really love it. It kind of goes with my next three, but let me get through those first. So my next favorite are these Lindys Magical powders. I love them. I had a couple of colors like this one here, Papa Pink, to start off with just because I wanted to try them out. Loved them and ordered a few more, and I'm just having so much fun playing with them. To me, they're kind of, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I still have needed to like practice and play with them, but they just seem like a really easy way to do watercolor. I don't have any of these projects that I can show you just yet. They're all coming soon. But here are a couple of offcuts of the pieces that I have done. And the camera's not even really doing them justice because they are sort of shimmery and sparkly and just really fun and pretty, and I love them. So I do have quite a few now. I think I've got like 5 or 6, but I might end up getting some more, I'm sure. And so my next favorite is this stencil from Holtz. The name of it is Floral Layering Stencil, and it is just so pretty. It works beautifully with that Nouveau embellishment mousse that I love, and yeah, it's just a really pretty floral, and I guess kind of building on that mixed media experimentation thing that I have been doing a lot of in September, which brings me immediately onto my next favorite, along with the Lindys Magic and the magical powders. They helped me create this layout here. You can see the magical powder watercolor in the background, plus the stencil with that Nouveau paste, and all of this beautiful Lindys Magic line for my next favorite, which was the live stream that I did with you guys for our 9,000 celebration. The completion of the 9,000 celebration was the live stream. Had such a blast creating with you guys. I wish I could hear you talking because I do feel a tiny bit odd sitting here in my room yakking to myself. Even Shane says it's strange sitting in the other room listening to me chat away in here. He probably thinks I've finally lost it, but it is so nice being able to like ask opinions while I'm making something. It would never have turned out like this without the input from you guys. So thank you so much. If you didn't get to join in on the live stream, the replay is up on my channel. You can have a look through, and I will definitely be doing more because I need the practice. It's very nerve-wracking for me to not be able to edit a video afterwards, so that's something I definitely want to get more comfortable with and definitely plan on doing more of in the future. So thank you again. And then we go from something huge and momentous to something itty bitty and tiny. These are some little tiny dies from Rosie Studios, and I am absolutely loving them. Like, when I say tiny, they are tiny. This is like, what, 2 inches maybe? They are so much smaller than I was expecting. There's more than these 3. These are just the 3 that I have, but they are so much fun. I did make... The only thing I've got on hand to show you here is I made this tiny little jar sequiny pocket thing, and they are just the cutest little embellishments. This little medallion banner award die maybe is so cute and perfect for making yourself just a little badge of encouragement, which is what I've done with it. These are awesome dies and super cheap from the warehouse too. And last up, my last favourite for September, just snuck in time, is the Heidi Swapp Memory Decks Punch. It's back in stock as of this time when I'm filming this. It is back in stock at scrapbook.com for the second time. It was back in stock when I grabbed this and then sold out again, and it is now back in stock for the second time. So if you've been thinking about getting one of these, do not delay. I have got a link for all of this stuff, but for this especially down below. Make sure you go and grab it before it sells out again. These are super popular and super handy. I just find this so much more handy than the dies. So I am really glad I picked this up as well as having those dies. This I think is going to get a lot of use, and you're probably going to see a lot more Memory Decks cards around here. So that's my September favourites. These are some of the things that I've been loving in September. Plenty more, I'm sure you can imagine. It was a very crafty, fun little month. Let me know down below what you've been enjoying lately or anything you're looking forward to. Otherwise, I will see you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.